Hey, I'm Dan Persons. You want to know what's going on in genre? Here's what's going on in genre. Saber-toothed swordsman! Oh, wait a minute. That's a comic book. Why couldn't that be a movie? That's a great title. So, what is Bryan Singer doing over at X-Men Days of Future Past? Well, aside from annoying Joss Whedon by threatening that he's going to be using Quicksilver in his film, that's a whole other story, he is also tweeting photographs direct from the set, and he just sent out this one. Yes, this is Michael Fassbender as Magneto in snappy civvies, and it appears here he's doing the whole levitating thing. Judging by the angles of the cameras, I'm going to guess that the audience is never going to see the crane platform that he's standing on. That's probably a good thing. And by the way, Singer calls this particular photograph The Dark Knight Rises. So apparently he wants to yank Chris Nolan's chain too. Do you suppose they all get together after work over beers and go, ah, ha, 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 you got me on that one? Probably not. So here's the way things are going to work. When we get in word that a new trailer has been released, we're going to show it to you as soon as possible. However, when the email comes in and the subject line is, "The most disturbing trailer of the year has arrived," well, I mean, how could we resist? I mean, we got to get that one to you right away. So, let's get a look at this particular trailer right now. Pull up your Pampers and prepare to get the cornstarch scared out of you. Here comes the trailer now. By the way, it is for Insidious Chapter 2.
Oh, I'm coming home.
We're gonna be at Grandma's house for a little bit.
If I belong, all will be
Nothing's gonna bother us. Not anymore. We have our son back.
when you're
We are a family again.
Still happening.
What is?
Tell us, what does she want?
I heard voices in the hallway. Is there something wrong with Daddy, Mom?
Whatever it was that was haunting my family, it's not done with us.
I know what happened. I went into that place to get our son back, and something evil followed me. Get out of my head!
There's someone standing in front of you. He's talking to you.
What's he saying?
He's got your baby. 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 He's got your baby.
He's got your baby.
So, the first Insidious got good marks for atmosphere, not so much for story. I didn't particularly go for it myself, but I'm willing to give this one the benefit of the doubt, give it a shot, because we're probably going to have to see it anyway when it comes out. I will say this, though. If you found that particular trailer disturbing, you really do need more iron in your diet. Opening this weekend is The Purge. This is the film about... Well, you remember that Star Trek episode from the original series, Return of the Archons, the one where the Enterprise visited this planet, where they put all the people into this brain-sucking machine, and they all became good little robots? You remember that one? That was like the first 15 minutes they show this thing where for 1 hour a night they let the clamps off the people and they can go wild and rape and murder and rob and do all the fun stuff. The Purge is basically that 15 minutes, but now played at feature length. So, but, you know, to get better detail on that, let's listen to writer-director James DeMonaco talk about it, and then let's look at a little clip from the film.
The Purge is it's kind of a new America. It takes place in 2022, where there's a new government entity that has taken over. We don't really know how they've taken, what they voted in. Has the government been, is a corporation bought out the government? You don't know, but something's changed, and the new government regime is called the New Founding Fathers. And they've created a holiday once a year, March 21st, where all crime, including murder, is legal from 7 o'clock at night to 7 o'clock in the morning. Anything goes. And the idea behind it, it's kind of twofold. They're selling it as a way to contain crime to one night so that people will save up their criminal tendencies and do it on this one night. And also for a way for human beings, the violent creatures that we are, to kind of purge the hatred and aggression within, to get it out so that the rest of the year they could be free of that. What's really occurring behind that is it's kind of an economic reason they're doing it. The people who can't protect themselves on that night are the poor people, the sick, the poor. So those are the ones being killed. They're being sacrificed so that ultimately we're unburdening the economy by killing the non-contributing members of society, so there's a whole race class thing occurring in this time.
Here's the plan, Sandins. You have until our provisions arrive, provisions which will help us break into your elegant home. If you don't deliver him by the aforementioned time, we'll release the beast on him and on you. And we can enter any home we want, and we will want. Don't force us to hurt you. We don't want to kill our own. Please just let us purge.
So that is The Purge, starring Ethan Hawke and Lena Headey, one of the stars of Game of Thrones, by the way, one of the characters who actually survived this season. And, you know, listening to DeMonaco explain it, I sort of dig the Twilight Zone vibe there, so that gets me a little intrigued. I may not be able to see the film this weekend because I am going for a routine medical procedure. No, actually not. But it's a minor medical procedure. It's just one of those little exam things that somebody my age has to do. So I may not be getting to it. Hopefully I will, and I'll be joining Steve and Larry for the spotlight discussing this film this weekend. But that is it for us here. Have a great weekend. Check out more stuff over at cfqonline.com.